There are 100 days on board in the Minecraft's infected ocean. My team prepared hardcore survival in the endless ocean, which will become more and more infected every 10 days. It's possible to move around the world by various water transport like ship, bathyscathe, and even a raft. Some of them could be upgraded and decorated inside. The ocean will become infected, and terrifying sea monsters will appear. All life demises slowly. It is in our power to try to survive and save the ocean from fast-spreading virus, despite the difficulties. To start with, we will appear on a tiny rock without any resources and without an understanding how to begin our survival.
Does anybody hear me?
We have the richly detailed map with a huge focus on survival and on the plot component as well. My builders prepared cool generations of dungeons and vital locations for the plot. Limited amount of resources will make us use our heads and act for finding the ship to sail around the world and try to save our world from the infection. It's Zeman, and let's get 30,000 subscribers in my Telegram channel where I post news and behind the scenes videos. And also 50,000 likes on this series if you want me to release a sequel. Let's go! First day, I appeared on a small stone and there was an endless ocean and a huge number of sharks around me.
I see a huge number of fish, as you can see. Their fins stand out very much. I have a tent, some kind of bones, and this tiny rock on which I appeared. Time to collect the bones.
But I had not noticed yet that there was a broken abandoned ship behind me, and I definitely wanted to swim to it, but it was not that simple.
Oh no, 1 HP, gosh, sharks are following me. Wow, they almost ate me.
It was obvious that it was impossible to get to the ship so simply, especially considering the fact that I only had 3 HP, so I had to come up with a different plan.
Well, we have no choice except diving down. As you can see, we even have some corals there. Okay, let's go.
After my diving underwater, I noticed a huge amount of jellyfish, as well as a box in which was a message from my team, flippers, a silkworm, and most importantly, a block of dirt, because in this world, it is rare.
Hi Zeman, you got into the endless ocean, which is infected. Don't worry, you will start to notice changes soon. You have to be ready for them. Nobody knows which creatures live at the bottom of the ocean, especially the infected one. A ship crashed on the rocks not so far from you. Maybe there will be some information. Okay, got it. We will put on flippers and try to find something else at the bottom.
At the bottom, there was a huge amount of useful resources. I even found a bandage and a compass, and most importantly, an oak seedling that was extremely necessary for me. As you may have noticed, in these 100 days, the interface of oxygen indicators was changed. My team added a huge number of mods to the underwater world to interact with it. Survival has also become more hardcore due to the addition of character leveling mod, which I will talk about later.
Well, what do we have? I have a piece of dirt, which I'll put right here. I have an oak that I will place on the dirt, and I have a compass, which probably shows something. But honestly, I don't understand any of it.
I also remembered that I have bones, so I made some bone meal and grew a tree very quickly.
The first tree in our survival is ready. Why are you looking at me? I won't go into the water there. Eat some jellyfish or something. So let's get the tree now just like this. Shark, did you see that? What the hell happened?
Seems like my team decided to bring physics into Minecraft. And now to get this tree, we'll need to go through a huge amount of sharks that have already come here.
Okay, I have an oak and we can at least make a crafting table, but I still don't know what to do with the shark because it just won't let me come down.
It took so long, but I finally dealt with the shark and I was able to come down and get my tree. Also, out of 3 hearts, I finally got 10 again. Apparently my team wanted me to be scared in the beginning of survival. I also found an ancient saber underwater, so I hope this thing can protect me. I made better tools after making my first pickaxe and got some cobblestone.
Achievement!
At first glance, we are in a world with limited resources, and yes, we are. There are no of those familiar things that we usually see in Minecraft or in my survivals. The main thing is to turn your wit, and you can get anything you want. Well, almost. On the same day, I also grew another tree, got some cobblestone underwater, and also expanded the territory of my island a little bit. One of the main problems was food, because it was not clear where to get the food from. I caught one fish, made a stove, tried to fry it, and it worked. The first day was ending, and the night was slowly falling. The first day has ended, and we dealt with it pretty good. Let me remind you that the ocean will become more infected every day, so I had to get a move on. I want to add that in the future, you'll be able to see how my level jumps back and forth. This is a visual bug in one of the pumping mods, so my level actually remains the same as it was. I still had no idea how to make it to the ship or where to find it, so let's see what happens next. Day 2. Today, the infection of the ocean is turned on, so now, every 10 days, it'll become greener and greener. At the same time, causing a huge amount of monster mutations like the Kraken or Leviathan to appear, and also infecting everything around, and the islands as well. To start with, I decided to check the color of the water on the second day. I didn't see much difference on the surface, but underwater the difference was noticeable.
Wow guys, the color of the water has changed. As I understand, every day it'll be getting greener and greener. Okay, I hope there's nothing to worry about for now.
I had a lot of plans for today. First of all, deal with this mod. It allows you to get ores without going to the mine, because we just don't have mines. In this case, we can use a sea, sifting through which gravel, sand or dust, you can get different resources ranging from different fossils to random drops, as well as seeds.
Now, now, we will make this wooden hook. We will definitely need it. We have this worm which can help us infect our leaves like this. Now, the leaves will become infected, and when they become as white as possible, we can safely gather strength from it.
In the meantime, while the tree was infected, I decided to make the sieve.
Guys, we have 2 new items ready. This is the barrel, and this is the sieve. We need them to get various items that we cannot get because we are in the ocean.
Meanwhile, as you can see, our leaves have already become completely infected, and we can safely knock out a large amount of threads from it, just like this. So now we have a lot of threads, 1.5 stack. I also need to make a hammer, which can help me get gravel by breaking cobblestone, and by baking gravel, I could get sand, which is incredible, because it turns one block into another.
Using the hammer, I can easily get flint from cobblestone. For now, we have a lot of rocks down here, so there's not much to worry about.
Then, throughout the day, I just sifted different blocks through this sieve, also improving the grid. I was even able to get 25 small pieces of iron, from which I made 6 pieces of iron that I spent on improving the grid, so that I could knock out as many cool resources as possible. As strange as it may sound, I'm enjoying the survival mode in a certain way.
The second day is almost over, and that's what I got by sieving all day. Well, except those 6 irons that I used to improve the sieve. We have coal here, lapis lazuli, and flint, and even some glowstone dust. The only problem is that we only have 1 block of land, and I haven't seen land anywhere else. Probably, it could be right near the ship, and we need to collect it all.
The second day was coming to an end, but something mystical happened at night. The water was absolutely calm, and while waiting, in the distance, I saw some huge, horrible creature.
Oh my gosh, what is that monster? To be honest, it's getting a little bit scary. There's some kind of floating cheetah. If it was possible to climb into this tent, I would gladly do it.
After I calmed down a little bit, I realized that I could easily make a bed and put it in my tent.
Okay guys, now we can go to sleep.
On the third day, I was finally going to get on the ship. To do this, I needed to make some kind of water tool, and I was pretty sure that I could not craft any huge ship, but it was possible to make a raft. Well, it's time to craft our first vehicle, and it'll be a raft.
Okay guys, our main task now is to not get caught by these sharks, because I feel that they're already freaking angry. Oh my god, okay, just landing around here. Whew, look at how many sharks we passed. And according to that skeleton, someone was unlucky. The shark wants to climb in and eat me too, but not today.
The ship was standing here because it hit a reef. There was a huge hole in it, and it probably crashed. But now, here I am, and I want to find something useful. But this survival was done by my team, so in such a location, there will always be someone who wants to stop me.
Oops, and on the ship there are some goblins. Look, okay, but nothing will stop me. Today we will completely loot the ship. Look, there's even a rat. Oh my god, come on goblins, leave me alone. It's better to use a hatchet. Whew, guys, we did great. So we need to have a bite of fish and go further to explore this ship. We will move as carefully as possible.
I started to find cool loot, and my mood got better. And even a rat burger.
Eat your rat burger by yourself. I'd rather eat a fish. Whoa, wow, there's even oranges. At least we have some normal food. There are silkworms and more silkworms. There's also a zombie and a skeleton here. Oh my goodness. Fishing net, excellent, and protective headphones here. By the way, you can put them on. Let's listen to music.
There were plenty of monsters, and the problem was that I didn't have any armor, so it was extremely hard. I even had to use the super bandages that were added in this survival.
Half HP left. No way, half HP. I need to eat some fish really quick.
The battle with the monsters on the ship was long and exhausting. It seems to me that I've never had such a small amount of HP in survivals. The difficulty was caused by the lack of armor or normal weapons, and I had to literally believe in luck.
I lost my nerve. Okay, here we go. Time to loot the ship. Okay guys, we will go downstairs. I hope that there will be no surprises. But I already have a revolver. This is at least something. Okay, white sleeping bag, not bad. Damn zombie! Zombie here!
I thought that I'd be looting the ship, but as a result I had to fight the monsters again. This survival is much harder than I thought. Finally clearing the lower deck, I started looking around for the trunk. And luckily, I found a pouch that added an extra 3 slots to my inventory. Basically a backpack. As well as a Swiss knife that made a full-fledged workbench right in my inventory.
Woohoo! Not bad. And what did you forget here? If there are zombies, damn, skeletons. Run away, I will save you.
As soon as I started to think that there were no more monsters on the ship, they just appeared out of nowhere. But all this torment was not for nothing, because in one of the last cabins I found a very important lead that is connected to the ship.
This is a legendary ship, a yacht that will allow you to explore the world to the fullest. To find it, you have to try. No coordinates, only your own exploring of the ocean will help you. There are actually many different locations around. Good luck. Wow, what an amazing yacht. We definitely actually need it, guys.
This is a lead to one of the available ships in this survival. Yes, you heard it right. We have more than one. There are Bathyscapes and Liner. We can find all this by exploring the infected ocean. And of course, I did not miss the opportunity to collect some dirt from the reef mound and cobblestone, because there was none left near my house. It was already getting dark and we had to return home. The only problem was that I had half a heart, and if a shark suddenly bites me, then this will be the end of our survival. I could not allow this, but at my own risk, I tried to slip through.
Neatly, guys, neatly. Okay, guys, we're home.
Day 4. I had plans to explore the territory of the ocean around today. Maybe I'll be able to find something. The first thing I decided to do was to expand my island a bit. Besides, I had land and could grow more wood.
By the way, with the help of the seedlings, we can also create land. Look, we just click the right mouse button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeds have been put in. Now, as you can see, the earth is being created here, and when it is ready, we'll be able to pick it up and put it down as well. It seems like in our survival, it is possible to create dirt. Have you ever seen something like this?
I knew my team and could guess that some places that I can explore definitely should be near my spawn. At the first part of the day, apart from sharks, I did not find anything.
How many of these sharks are here?
But then, from the other side where I did not swim, I saw the debris that floated in the water. In this way, my team was trying to show that there's definitely something interesting.
Look, a parrot! Damn, where is it from? What a cutie, guys. We will definitely tame it. Look, wow, I see some kind of debris on the surface and a huge amount of corals. Look, something's abandoned down there. And by the way, not far from our spawn. Apparently, this is some kind of abandoned sunken tanker. It's good that we noticed it.
What I'm mostly pleased with is that there were no sharks around, no sea creatures, and I felt safe. I even collected some pebbles that dropped ores.
We should try to find something useful here. There are boxes here. Look, oh, a pistol, bullets, bandages. Damn. Yes, it's useful. We'll need it. Another box, a bucket of lava, and 2 notes. I'll take it all.
My team didn't give me a lot of loot. I decided to dive again, but I didn't find more boxes. But I got a lot of dirt that you can't just find in the ocean. The most valuable things that I found were 2 pieces of paper and a bucket of lava. Using a bucket of lava, we can make an endless cobblestone generator, and the notes contain the following interesting points. When I return home, the first thing I decided to do is read the notes that I found in the dungeon.
Bathyscape, the most advanced technology of humanity. This machine allows you to travel underwater at incredible speeds. It's lost somewhere in a giant reef named Megalodon. Damn, I would like to ride this thing, but the Megalodon reef confuses me a little. So we have another note here. The ocean is dangerous. At first you don't even understand how many monsters and inexplicable things are here. I don't like it at all. Damn it, we have to be careful.
Day 5, morning. Of course, firstly I decided to make an infinite source of cobblestone. Today we'll have a construction day, so that we'll build as many cobblestones as possible and expand our territory. I was also going to make a separate place for a tree farm, expand my island, and prepare a platform for building a house. At night, I built its foundation. The 6th day came. There were only 4 days left before the first mutations in the ocean, but I was not going to leave my main business. That day, I got many plans.
Good morning, guys. This is my new home. Actually, everything changed a little here in a day. I'll give you a tour. This is our generator of our amazing cobblestone. There's a sieve here, a barrel, and a box. Going inside, here we have a couple of trunks, a bed, and there's a second floor where we have trunks as well.
On this day, I wanted to go on the same ship and got all sorts of decorative blocks and building blocks there, just for slightly diversifying my buildings. On the 7th day, I improved my house a little and also swam around the neighborhood, looted a couple more dungeons, and found a lot of cool resources.
Look, what kind of location is this? It seems like some kind of ruined house underwater. That's weird. There's sharks swimming here, actually. I don't really like that. So, an abandoned house, a wooden jacket, and some kind of sword. Damn, that's cool. Corals, why did you start beating me? The jacket is nice. Well, another box?
In the second box, I found some kind of curbstone. I didn't even know back then that this curbstone will be useful to me when I'll start upgrading my own ship. I found a thing that restores HP and also a magic wand, but I could not use this magic wand yet. I also found another underwater location that is even more noticeable from the surface.
It's a plane or some kind of ship, and again, a lot of corals below. Let's look for loot! Seriously? Gypsum? Okay, let's take it. Who knows when you can break a leg, especially in this survival. So, here we have a reinforced oxygen reservoir, rotten flesh, and a mesh fiber. Not that bad. I don't know why I need this mesh fiber, but we came to look for loot. Look at how green the ocean is already getting. I don't like it. Nobody knows what will happen on the 10th day.
At the bottom, I also found a couple of boxes, and most importantly, a diving mask.
I'm a diver.
The amount of oxygen under the water has increased, but it would be better if I had a bathyscape. I also found a note from which I found out that this is not a plane. It's a space shuttle that landed here. Sun was setting, and I decided to go home.
Good morning. Today is our 8th day. First, check out my amazing pirate hat. But now, I want to say that we have 21 blocks of land, which is quite impressive for this survival.
Today, I decided to make a farm because I had some trouble with food because the fish were constantly disappearing somewhere. But wheat would be nice. I began to sift through it with a sieve and got so so many different seeds. Literally from 5 dirt blocks, I got so many seeds.
Guys, we have a full-fledged farm here, so make sure to like this video.
Yes, no one knows how long this will be our home. My plans were to find a ship as soon as possible and go on a trip, but I haven't seen it on the horizon, so a farm would be nice. The whole 9th day I was busy in my own forest, cut it down and then cleared my territory. I got quite a lot that time, and then the 10th day came, which I was waiting for from the beginning of survival. Look how the world has changed. Some kind of mud began to appear on the water. The water turned green. Now, sometimes I saw various monsters, which as I thought, could attack me at any moment. And also, new monsters began to appear, and I understood that this is only the beginning. We need to find a ship as soon as possible to resist this infection.
I'm not sure, but I don't think it's normal. There are some kind of huge giant toads. Outside the window, there's just a huge amount of some kind of bushes. Seems like we're in a swamp. Some kind of iguana is looking at me. Maybe they're all good. Ouch!
I also had a gun, which I couldn't load because I wasn't leveled enough to do it. You may have noticed throughout the survival that we have a black bar in the lower right part of the screen. It fills up when we kill monsters, and just because of this, we get points that allow us to develop our character. For example, better use of medicines and 63 skills that are available for improvement. And in this case, we weren't leveled enough, so we'll try to develop to unlock new skills.
I don't know what kind of lizards they are, but they seem harmless. Unlike this thing. Oh, no, get away from me. So, some kind of pumpkin fell out, as well as another quartz. Gift or fraud? Well, can I put it on? Or what can I do with it? This is a gift. We are lucky. Guys, I got an iron block. I got 9 iron, but in some way, I already like these monsters, apart from the fact that I broke my leg. Look, and now I need to fix it somehow.
Harvesting the farm, I remembered that in one of the underwater dungeons, I found gypsum, which could help me.
Come on. Oh, it worked. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do.
In the evening, I decided to go on a journey again, and I wanted to try to find some kind of clue related to the ship, but I did not find any. On the 11th day, I decided to continue searching, and I found the most interesting thing in all of survival. It was a tropical island.
Look, we finally found something incredible. This is the first land that I found in this survival. Wow, even ducks are meeting us. Look.
In the boxes on the shore, I found a revolver, which became useful literally in 2 seconds.
Oh, what a bunch of swamp monsters are here.
Infected monsters were already everywhere, and even on this island, and there will be even more. On the hill of the island, there was an abandoned building, so when I ran away from the monsters, I decided to explore what was there.
So, I knocked out 5 Halloween gifts, but I don't want to open them just yet. Most of all, I'm interested in getting the abandoned castle. Oh, there are different pumpkins. So, what is this? Well, wait a minute. Oh my god.
This yacht is exactly what we've been looking for all these days, and finally we'll be able to travel on the ocean. But there was a small problem. The yacht did not have an engine. I found a note that said the following.
I'll leave this yacht here. This cave is perfect for it. The only thing is that I came here on a sail and the engine was lost because of the attack of a sea monster. Perhaps at one of these coordinates you can find a crashed plane that was transporting spare parts, and then you'll be able to turn it on. I hope it'll get into good hands.
So, we had to find the engine, and we had 3 places where it could be.
Finally, after so many days I found the ship. Okay guys, let's look at the boxes around and see if I can sail on this ship. Here we have some wool pants. We will definitely wear them. Now we should be warm in this tropical world. Here's another diving mask. Cool. Wow, another note. My research suggests that the infection will progress. Ordinary animals will disappear. Only mutants will remain. I heard that there is a giant ice island with ordinary animals which are frozen in ice. And if they'll be free, then the infection will slow down because their DNA has already adapted to this infection. Perhaps these ices are here. What? That's very far away. Okay, I feel like we can't get there without this yacht.
We need to try to find the engine as soon as possible. Today was probably the busiest day yet. Firstly, we found the yacht and found out that for starting it, we need an engine. And secondly, we found out that there is a location very far away from here which can help us temporarily slow down the infection. And perhaps for this survival, we can do it several times. At the end of the day, I decided to collect all the wheat and watermelons that were on the island. The next day, I finally decided to change my raft and craft a better boat. It was certainly not a yacht, but also pretty good, and it had a sail. On the same day, I decided to go to the first coordinates.
So, I'm sailing on the coordinates. It must be around here somewhere. Okay, let's stop here. Not a bad boat at all. Wait, what is this? Is this some kind of underwater station? Someone is walking down there. Look, it's a skeleton. Okay, how can I get inside? Let's try from below. Oh, here's the entrance. Here's the entrance.
The location is incredible. A whole underwater base, but there was no sign of the engine.
Wow, I went into some kind of underwater base.
I even found a storage stove and some kind of box, but the main thing wasn't there.
Okay, where is my engine?
I decided to return home because I couldn't find the engine. On the 13th day, I went to the following coordinates, but another island was in the way. The cool thing about it is that there's a crashed plane located right in the center. I wonder if we can find the engine for our yacht right there.
We sailed to the next location, and here is a huge island. I see a zebra on the shore and some monsters again. Okay, They used to scare me. Wait, what are you doing in my boat?
We got on another island, and I decided to go to the center to find something useful.
Wait, is this an abandoned plane? Damn, okay, we'll think about the treehouse later. But why is it here? It looks very epic.
Searching the plane, I found a note that said that this plane was transporting various spare parts for surface equipment, but I couldn't find anything at all. I think we're on the right way. We should explore the island even more carefully.
Oh look, what a cute bridge. Let's cross it. I see some houses there.
There was a surfing school on the island, a kind of recreation center where people learn to surf. Going around the houses, I found a lot of useful information. Firstly, some strange creatures were seen on the southern part of the island. And secondly, someone stole a mango.
Guys who stole all the mangoes from the warehouse. This is not the first time. Please confess. Yeah, whoever stole the mangoes, confess.
I decided to go from the surfer school to the southern part of the island, where, as they said, they saw some strange people.
Yo, Tree, are you seeing this? These are some kind of aborigines. I hope they're not aggressive. Uko Kuko, I hope we can talk to him. Greetings, stranger. We saw you were looking for something at our totem, and we understand exactly what it is you're looking for. This thing is with us, and we can give it to you. But we need seashells. Bring us 15 seashells, and we will give you what you need.
Seems like the totem is the plane, and probably they stole my engine, so I have to look for seashells. I spent the whole 14th day on this. It was quite difficult because they were not everywhere, and I needed to look for seaweeds as soon as possible because seashells could be near those seaweeds. I collected 15 shells and came to them on the 15th day. They gave me the engine, and now I just rushed to my yacht to finally turn it on.
Now we can just put the engine as well as the propeller. Done.
The mast was quite tall, so I had to remove some of the mountain to fit the yacht through. It happened on the evening of the 17th day. Now we can really call it 100 days of survival on a ship in an infected ocean.
Guys, you won't believe it. I'm sailing on my own yacht right now. I always wanted to have a yacht in real life, but now I have one in Minecraft. What a beautiful sunset, and even parrots are flying by.
Finally, we have a vehicle that will allow us to explore the whole world that my team has created. On the 18th day, I decided to move from my base to the island. I think it's the right decision because there's lots of land, which means I can make cool farms. There's a yacht and even some kind of abandoned building that can be made into a home. I finally wanted to settle down for the next days. Moreover, the 20th day is coming and it seems like the ocean will become even more infected. I made a cool pier and rebuilt the house. Also, I made a farm and now I will definitely have enough food. On the 19th day, I got ores from a sieve and also made an enchanting table. From this day, the Kraken is awakening in the ocean, and now you will need to travel more carefully because meeting with the Kraken can lead to the end of our survival. In general, the ocean has become even greener, and I think that even more monsters are here. At this rate, we will definitely won't be able to survive until the 100th day, and it was necessary to figure out how to reduce the level of this infection.
Look, the idea sounds good. I think that we can go to the coordinates that we saw in the note, because there we can save animals that are stuck in the ice. Well, or were frozen, I'm not really sure. Of course, it's a long way to sail, but now I'll try to take all my best gear and go on the journey tomorrow. It's a new day, and I have something interesting to show you. These two boxes, as well as this stove. For a long time I didn't know where to put it, but it turns out we can put it right in our ship. As you can see, it is even highlighted where you can put them. You can also walk, sleep, sit here. In fact, even 8 people can fit in this yacht. So let's put our box right here. Look at how it turned out. Let's say right here. I also have a stove that I'll place right here. And look, we can place whatever items we want into our boxes. And our guns look kinda weird. You also have a stove in which you can cook whatever kind of food that you want. So like this, I wake up, go fishing, and immediately cook it. So I'm packing my things, and today we'll go on the journey.
On the evening on the 21st day, I packed all my things and went on my first sailing trip. I was sailing for several days because the coordinates were really far away.
Guys, how cool is this? I'm sailing in the infected endless ocean on my own yacht, which I arranged by myself. We're sailing. The engine is helping us. I even took a fishing rod with me so I can fish. I can go to sleep if I need. I can fish from my boat without any problems. Can you imagine? Awesome survival. Guys, tomorrow we should get to the place.
On the morning of the 24th day, I began to see the ice, which meant that I was already there. I was worried about going through the ice on my yacht because it's not modernized enough to be able to break these blocks. But then I saw some kind of river with no ice flowing on it, so I was able to swim inside the mainland.
Look, there's some bears here. And who is this? Is that a man? mammoth? Look, he's drinking water. Look, a fox came up to me to say hi. What a cutie. Be sure to like the video because of the fox. Well, we need to move very carefully because firstly, I can see ice disappearing right in front of my eyes. And secondly, there is a possibility that we'll not be able to pass. Look, what's that on top of the tree? Okay, let's try to park here. I can see some other house over there, so we'll park somewhere. I won't get closer just in case. I'll turn off the engine and let's see what's in there. Look how beautiful my boat is. The only thing is, I think I need to place a wall of torches here to prevent the ice from capturing our boat while we're exploring everything here. So I'll probably do it like this so the ice won't get closer to my yacht. Actually, it's very pretty. Look at this, some kind of tree house. Look, I don't understand at all how are you friendly? Ow, why did he start attacking me? And there's some kind of ghost. So, guys, oh, what's this? Some kind of doors? I'll go inside. Who is this? He just broke the ladder. Oh, wow.
It's good that I was able to hide in this house from the creatures outside, and the monster that was in the house couldn't kill me. The monsters also continued to watch me outside, so I decided to look around to figure out where I am.
I need to find a bandage here, or else I'll have to go to the boat, but I don't really want to. Ooh, a gangster vest. By the way, it'll definitely be better. We just had a round-the-world trip with you, and now we're in a treehouse. You never know where Zeman will be in his survivals. Yeah, I don't really like the sounds that I hear. Ow, what happened? What in the world was that? He just broke half of the house. Look, the tree's now hanging in the air. Well, who is it to blame for this? But my beautiful yacht is still standing right there. Well, I have to fix the stairs manually now.
Going upstairs, I found a telescope and didn't understand what to do with it until I found a note.
A sniper rifle? Bandages and a note? So, let's use the bandage first because my bleeding doesn't look very good. A sniper rifle is also excellent. Listen, trainee, your target is a furious white bear that lives in its den under a tree marked with a blue top. Make sure that it doesn't hurt anyone else. You can go back to the station once the new shift comes back. Seems like it was left to some kind of forest ranger. According to the note's text, I need to find a tree with a blue top. What this blue top should look like, I don't really yeah, I think it's this tree. Well, there should be a bear somewhere. We'll only have a look, but we won't touch it. Damn! How many of you are there? Soon it will be night. We should quickly see what's under that tree and go to sleep on our beautiful yacht. What is that? A little wolf out there or what? I love this survival so much, I don't even know where else it might take me. Seems like this is a tree with a blue top. I don't understand where the zombies come from. And the trap. I don't get what's going on this island or on this mainland. Seems like it was captured by zombies.
I didn't find a bear there, only a cool bow. In the meantime, the weather cleared up, the sun came out, which meant the end of the day. So I went to my boat to sleep. Thank you for watching this series, guys. To not miss what'll happen next, subscribe to my Telegram channel. Like this video and go play Zeman Craft. All links are in the description. Bye!